In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the English mistakes that if you make, native speakers will laugh at you. The most commonly made mistakes by language learners that you gotta seriously avoid. So let's focus your attention on them. The first mistake made by language learners is they say, "I'm boring." Boring. That is the funniest thing to say. When you say I'm boring, it means you make other people bored. Other people don't like you, don't like to spend time with you because you're boring. You make them feel bored. But instead of I'm boring, you gotta say I'm bored. I'm bored. When you say I'm bored, it means I feel tired. I'm mentally and psychologically tired. I need to do something. I just want to do something exciting. So never say I'm boring. Instead, you should say I'm bored. The second mistake made by students is, can you borrow me some money? Can you borrow me some money? We usually borrow something from someone. The correct version of this sentence is, can you lend me some money? Can you lend me some money? So one of the most common mistakes students make is that they mistake borrow for lend. You borrow something from someone. Can I borrow some money from you? Or you lend something to someone. Can you lend me some money? So the correct version of the sentence is, can you lend me some money? But we never say, can you borrow me some money? So never make the mistake of mistaking borrow for lend. They're two different verbs with completely opposite meanings. The third mistake that if you make, native speakers will laugh at you is by saying, I am agree or I am disagree. First of all, the word agree is a verb, and you cannot say I am agree. Agree is not an adjective and cannot be used like an adjective, like happy. We can say I'm happy or I'm sad, but because agree is not an adjective, is a verb, you cannot say I am agree. The correct version of the sentence is I agree. I disagree. So instead of saying I am agree or I am disagree, instead of using the verb agree or disagree as adjectives, try to use them as verbs and say I agree, subject followed by a verb. I agree or I disagree. Now we're getting to the fourth mistake made by students that if you make in front of a native speaker, they will most probably laugh at you is, I have 20 years. When you want to talk about your age, let's say you're 20 years old. Let's say your age is 20. You should not say, I have 20 years. You should say, I'm 20 years old. Or you should say, I'm 20 years of age. Or I'm 20. You can simply say I'm 20, but never say I have 20 years. I have 30 years. I have 40 years. So you should either say I'm 20 years old, or I'm 20 years of age, or I'm 20. Or my age is 20. The next mistake that I have heard a lot from students when it comes to talking about the word party is, let's make a party. Let's make a party. Who says let's make a party? We never say let's make a party. The correct versions are let's have a party or let's throw a party. So when you want to talk about party, when you want to hold a party, instead of saying let's make a party, we say let's have a party, let's throw a party. These are the correct versions. So throw a party or have a party, but we never say let's make a party. Never make the mistake of saying let's make a party. Native speakers will laugh at you. The next commonly made mistake by language learners that I have heard a lot when it comes to using the word explain. And here is a mistake they make. Could you explain me the rule? Could you explain me the rule? We never say that. We say, could you explain the rule to me? Could you explain the rule to me? When you use the word explain, always keep in mind that this word should be followed by the preposition to. You explain something to someone. We never say explain someone something. You explain something to someone. This is the correct version. So the corrected version of the sentence that students say incorrectly is, could you explain the rule to me? But we can say, could you explain me the rule? So explain something to someone. All right, now let's move to the next commonly made mistake by students. that you must have heard a lot, which I have heard in my 10-year experience of teaching English, which is to do a mistake. Instead of saying make a mistake, students say do a mistake. Keep in mind that the word mistake is never ever preceded with the verb do. We never say do a mistake. We always say make a mistake. Make a mistake. So instead of saying, oh, sorry, I did a mistake, you should say, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Now we're getting to the next mistake that will blow your mind, will absolutely blow your mind when you hear someone making while speaking English, which is, your hairs are beautiful. Your hairs are beautiful. First of all, hair is uncountable. We never say your hairs, we say your hair. So instead of saying your hairs are beautiful, you should say your hair is beautiful. Your hair looks beautiful. So hair is uncountable. Some words like hair, money, furniture, sugar, salt, water, these words are uncountable and can never have S at the end of them, can never have the plural S. So whenever we say your hairs are beautiful, instead we say your hair is beautiful. Now we're proceeding to the next commonly made mistake by students, or the mistake that you should avoid making in order not to get laughed at by native speakers, which is to get married with someone, to be married with someone. Most students make the mistake of using the preposition with after the word married. We never say be married with or get married with someone. We always say get married to someone or be married to someone. So the correct preposition is to, not with. For example, Alex got married to Emily. This is the correct version. We don't say Alex got married with Emily. Alex got married to Emily. Or we say Alex is married to Emily. We don't say Alex is married with Emily. So never use the preposition with after married. Always use to. Now let's proceed to the final mistake of today's video made by students that you need to seriously avoid like the plague in order not to get laughed at by native speakers, which is to laugh to someone. To laugh to someone. Some students say, someone is laughing to me, but that's not the correct way of saying it. You should say, someone is laughing at me. The correct preposition following the word laugh is at. You laugh at someone. Laugh at someone. We never say you laugh to someone. So we say, Jimmy laughed at me. Jimmy laughed at me. We never say Jimmy laughed to me. So always use the preposition at after the verb laugh. And that's about all, guys. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure you avoid all these serious mistakes in English in order not to get laughed at by native speakers. Just a quick disclaimer, native speakers never laugh at you when you make a mistake in English. I'm just saying that they will laugh at you in order to emphasize that you need to seriously avoid these mistakes. But no one has the right to laugh at you or make fun of you when you make a mistake while speaking English, because English is your second language and you have every right to make a mistake while speaking English, because we learn English by making mistakes. Our mistakes give us the opportunity to learn English better and be able to speak at a more advanced level. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure you like this video in support of this channel and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll be back soon with another video.